hours ago, he asked me to check on the cargo. Is it still okay?
The word is barely.
Well, you keep him alive, not just till we get to the hospital, but as long as possible thereafter.
He's had a bullet embedded in the base of his spine since 10:30 last night. Uremic poisoning's already setting in.
Well, I'll be with you from now on. What's he saying?
Just a name, Anna.
I can appreciate your problem, Mr. Slaughter, and the urgency which compels this visit. Nevertheless, I'm afraid I must decline to involve myself.
Dr. Kramer, the blunt fact is you're already involved. Because you're the ranking expert in the field, because I'm here now, and so is he.
I didn't invite you. Or him.
I can assure you I don't make it a habit of barging in on Nobel Prize winners, but the point is there's very little time. There's only hours, probably.
Mr. Slaughter, because we've enjoyed some success with animals, is no guarantee that it will work with humans. At best, such an undertaking is extremely hazardous. The human brain is more sophisticated, more complex, more fragile, if you will, than that of a chimpanzee, besides which, as we both well know, what you ask is against the law.
This is an executive order, pursuant to Title II, Subparagraph 4, National Securities Act, that disposes of that little technicality.
A man's life, Mr. Slaughter, is not a little technicality. I'm sorry. The risk is too immense. Without nearly sufficient precautions, preparations.
Dr. Kramer, you have been making preparations for 15 years. You would be doing exactly what I asked long ago, were it not for that minor legal barrier. Don't you think I made a thorough check? All right. You're short of funds. You could use a big new research grant. How about, say, $50,000?
I waited all this time. I can wait longer for less melodramatic circumstances.
Well, that wasn't intended as a sealed bid. I could possibly do better.
Oh, you will. Considerably better. It's a unique and, I must say, highly pleasurable experience not to beg. 250,000.
Does that include house calls?
As I said, I can wait. Can you?
I'll call Washington.
As long as you reverse the charges.
It's one of your people, isn't it?
You don't know?
Dr. Hillel Mondoro, parents deceased, A.B. Brandeis University, M.S. Columbia, got his Ph.D. right here under you. His wife also works for you, too, part-time lab secretary, former Karen Lehman, father living, cardiologist, attached to the Mount Sinai Hospital in Tel Aviv.
I shall sleep better tonight knowing you people have documented such invaluable information.
Don't be too sure of that, Doctor. Washington meets your price. You're not going to be sleeping tonight. Karen?
Hello? It kicked. Would you believe it? I just felt it kick.
Come on. At 2 months, even embryonic geniuses don't kick. Belch, maybe. You're on a steady diet of pickles, blueberry blintzes, and celery tonic. How could you blame?
So, I promised my father a kosher pregnancy.
Did you also promise him the first kid in history born with a chronic case of heartburn? It's coming out.
Just about. Oh, that's why I feel so sorry for them.
You do lack a certain clinical detachment. Nothing else, I'm glad to say. We'll be able to begin in about a minute. You better buzz Kramer.
Okay. That sounds sacrilegious. Buzz God.
Yes, Karen.
I am holding,
Dr.
Mr.
Kramer
Secretary.
told us that we can start any time now.
Please inform Hillel he may commence without me.
There's Dr. Mondoro. Is he a first-rate man?
I'm eminently satisfied.
If Washington goes along with this, you want him with you?
Mm-hmm.
He's already been cleared for loyalty. I suppose you know he's really loyal to you.
I think he romanticizes the fact that I chose not to stay and work under Hitler, though my Aryan status was quite pure, of course.
Oh, you can abide a romanticist, eh, Doctor?
Mr. Slaughter, in the interest of my work, I can abide anyone. Even you.
Yes, I'm still here. Yeah. I see. I'll tell him. Doctor, when you're holding a hand like yours, it isn't really poker, is it?